also take you through all the important global stories that was happening all over the world while we were fast asleep, and kick-starting our coverage with news this morning straight from Baltimore. A 948-foot container ship collided with the four-lane bridge at the port of Baltimore. Now, 6 workers on board are missing, presumed to be dead. The disaster forcing a closure of one of the busiest ports on the US eastern seaboard. Numerous logistics companies up and down the East Coast have been relaying messages to their clients on the status of their consignments. The immediate impact is with the cargo on board and its accessibility. Other planned shipments through Baltimore will likely be rerouted, potentially increasing cargo flow to New York, Norfolk, and the nearby ports. Well, remember now, the port of Baltimore is the top American port for the import and export of autos and light trucks, as well as wheeled farm vehicles and construction machinery. Automakers General Motors and Ford will be rerouting affected shipments. However, companies say the impact seems to be minimal. Ford, however, did mention that a mild impact on their supply chain is something that they're watching out for, and the Baltimore port, remember, is the busiest for car shipments and handles at least 750,000 vehicles as per data from 2023. Well, now let's shift focus to some important macro data. Consumer confidence in the United States was little changed in the month of March amid fading recessionary fears as attention shifts to the country's political environment. The levels held steady as Americans remained sanguine about their current situation but grew pessimistic about the outlook. Data showed the gauge of sentiment ticked down to 104.7 from a downwardly revised 104.8 a month earlier. Well, now centering focus onto some commentary from the central bank. Bank of England's Catherine Mann has said that markets are betting on too many interest rate cuts by the British Central Bank. The street continues to eye 3/4 point cuts by this year. Do remember, just last week, a Mann had dropped her call for increases in borrowing costs. She had said, and she had also changed her mind due to consumers turning more reluctant to pay higher prices, especially for services such as hospitality and travel.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.